Hello! Hi. Yes, I am wearing little devil horns. Because, well, one, they're adorable. They are cute. Come on. They are very cute. I've been, if you've been watching my vlog, which probably anyone watching this hasn't necessarily been watching my vlog, but if you have been, if you've watched these unboxings and thought, oh, check out something else, then thank you. That's very, very cool of you. Well, I understand a lot of people just seem to come here for the unboxings, and that's fine. It's still interaction. It's still people watching what I'm doing, and that is still awesome. But the reason I brought you all here today, and why I'm kind of going with the horns, even though we're still a little bit off from Halloween just yet, is because I have the new Zbox. And if I'm remembering correctly, this should be the October box, which is good because it's still October. I think it is a little later than it should be, but it's here. And the theme, as far as I can remember, was monsters. So sorry, there's nothing on the address label specifying the date, but there's usually Zbox usually comes with a comic, a little info magazine, and that will confirm whether it is or isn't monsters. So yeah, pre-caveat, as I always do with these things, general geekery boxes, especially ones that have quite a wide theme, like monsters, might not always be things that are my fandom, things that I particularly follow or watch or enjoy. But that doesn't mean to say that the items themselves are bad, it just means they're not my fandom. Now, with monsters, I'm quite looking forward to that, because even though I don't watch a huge amount of horror, I haven't watched a huge amount of horror. Certainly not like the classic ones. I still haven't seen Halloween. I've only seen a couple of Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't think I've ever seen a Friday the 13th. And those are just like the classic ones. I still haven't seen The Thing, you know. So I'm aware of all these horrors, but I haven't sat down and watched them yet. But I'm not against them. But I like monster type merchandise things, because usually they're really very creative. They've really got a lot of good ideas and sort of interest in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they are. So even if I might not necessarily follow the fandom, hopefully as pieces of art or creativity, this should be quite fun. So let's just, because you can see it's still sealed up. So allow me a moment to grab my very sharp knife, and remembering to always cut away from us, and then taking a brief moment to re-secure the very sharp knife. And this is where we find out there's something in the box that I also need to cut open. But we always make sure the knife is safely resealed. Zbox from Zavvi starts at $19.99 in the UK. And like I said, they're always pretty good quality. I've kind of gone in and out of Zbox, but overall they're usually reasonable. So we have big bubbles. We have loud bubbles. Sorry, headphone users. There we go. I always pop the bubbles, get them out of the way. Ooh, okay. We'll start with this one. It is a pop figure. It is Hellboy, Lobster Johnson. I can't remember which character he was. Was he the bad guy? Because Hellboy is a film I've seen, but I've only seen it the one time, and I didn't think it was a bad movie. But I didn't think it was, I don't know what I was expecting from it, and it wasn't that. It is one that I am willing to revisit. I don't think I currently have a copy of it at the moment, but I am willing to sort of look at it again. Just trying to think, because there was one of the characters in it, I don't know if it was this guy or someone else. If you ever played Soul Calibur, in the Soul Calibur games, there's a character, whose name I can't remember, but he's the guy who's kind of like really kind of effed up, and he's got has a funny mask, and he's like he's a skinny guy who always uses like the circlets and the double hand weapons rather than the swords, and moves around in a really creepy way. And I always find him, I hate fighting him, and he's fun to use if you know how to use him well, but he's very, very creepy. And there was a character in Hellboy that completely reminded me of him, but I don't know if it's if it's this guy or this guy. I can't, like I said, I've only seen it the one time. But yeah, pop figures are always fun, harmless. And like I said, Hellboy is a film I've watched. It's just not one that I was overly. Let's have a closer look. Overly that fussed by. But again, that's not the fault of the film. It may be the case that if I watched it again, I'd probably get more from it. Lots of cool detail on his belt areas, his t-shirts. Don't know what's going on with his hand and his weapon. I'll make sure to point it away from you. There we go. So let's not point the gun at the people. Let's and then go to just black leather all the way down. So yeah, it's kind of cute figure. I mean, pop figures, if it's not your fandom, they're just, you know, lumps of shaped plastic. But it's still a nice, you know, it's still at least a tenner's worth of plastic, so, you know, it's the value's in there. We have a t-shirt that looks interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to be 3D. That's kind of fun. I haven't got a 3D glass, unless they've thrown some 3D glasses in here, that would be interesting. Universal Tales of Monster Wolfman Terror Strikes in 3D. So yeah, that is. Sorry if this is making your eyes go funny. It's not doing much for my eyes either. I can't see an anaglyphic 3D. If I put my 3D glass on it, it'll just look grey. What does that say? Oh, right, when the autumn moon is bright, terror strikes. I'm pretty sure, because I've got a box set of Universal Monster movies, so I'm pretty sure I do have a copy of Wolfman, but I've not actually seen it. But yeah, this is a fun t-shirt. This is a really fun design. Actually, it's not too bad from here. From a distance, you can sort of see it a little bit better and get a good idea of the design. I don't know if this actually. I'll bring it a bit closer. If you've got 3D glasses, then feel free to try them out. I don't know how effective this is in 3D. Like I said, even if I had some glasses, or maybe thrown some glasses in here, I can't actually ever get anything from anaglyphic 3D. But it's a fun design. It's a different design. I've not really seen a 3D t-shirt before. I mean, I'm not saying they don't exist. I just say I haven't seen one before. So yes, very cool. Let me just pop that so it's a little bit neater. There we go. What we got? Wolf thing. Okay. Ooh. All right. So we've got another coin. Again, like I said, I haven't seen the thing. I do have a copy. It's a bit of a weird one. It's an official proper copy, but it's not in a proper case. Basically, someone found a whole bunch of had a pile of DVDs that were in made up cases, so they'd got the skinny boxes, made up labels and just put like 2 in each box. So the disc is official, but I don't have a proper case for it. At some point, because it is on DVD as well, so at some point I'll probably get the Blu-ray anyhow. So just yeah, thing, limited edition coin, exclusive to Zbox, individually numbered, embossed both sides, silver edition. So on the front we have the famous image from the poster, and I couldn't tell you what exactly that represents, but you've all seen the image before. I think that's the best we're going to get it. And then on the back we have the logo, the thing title card. So yeah, yeah. So obviously that's that. And she drops it. Sometimes it's easier just to let it roll and then pick it up rather than try and catch it. So yeah, very neat. I'm really quite enjoying collecting these coins, and they're about 12 to 14 pounds on their own. So again, there's about half the value of the box. Like £10 for that, £10 for that, £14 for that, for £20 box. Yeah, we're doing all right. A game I don't play, mostly because I haven't got. I don't think I've even got a generation of console that plays this. But this is heavy, so whatever it is, it's certainly could be interesting. Oh, also it's a Loot Crate exclusive, so that's fun. So this one I never bother getting Loot Crate. I'll just end up getting everything at some point anyway. So it might be quite a neat item, just not, again, not my fandom. Ooh. I'm intrigued. Ooh, oh, hello. Oh, hello. This is a neat item. What does it say? Frank West. I'm guessing that's the main character. It is. It's a multi-tool. Look at that. That's really neat. Oh, I'll be using this. Yeah, adding that to the pile. What we got? So we've got nail file thing. I don't know anyone's ever used use this for their nails. I think maybe it's for filing other things. But that's double-sided. Bottle opener plus flathead screwdriver. Phillips head screwdriver, different bottle opener. I don't know. I'm never quite sure. Sorry. Yeah, another type of screwdriver. Yeah, I think that's just a basic screwdriver. It has got the wire cutters as well on the pliers, so that's cool. And what we got on this side? And this side is that a torch? That's a torch. That is cool. All right, you know what? Like I said, that would explain why it's sort of inside out, because normally you'd have all the tools kind of go from one side, you know, in the middle. This is slightly, you know, off to one side, but I guess that makes sense because you've got a really, really bright torch. I mean, I'm filming this during the day, and you can still. Yeah, no, I'm colourly impressed. And like I said, I don't have any issue with this game. Any problems? You know, the main reason I'm not playing it is because I don't like the highest consoles I've got is the Wii U, PlayStation 3, 3DS. I think there's a version of Dead Rising on DS's. I'm not sure. But it's not a game I've ever played just because I haven't played it. I've got no particular reason against it. I mean, if I played, you know, someone handed me a controller and said, yeah, I'll try this for a little while, I'll probably enjoy it. I just haven't played it. But this is a very cool item. I definitely like this. What we got left? Ooh. Pin badges from It, and it's the new version of It. And yes, that's the classic movies I haven't seen. Either version. I do have a copy of the Tim Curry version that I bought quite recently. I haven't watched yet. But yeah, they're pin badges. They're a filler item. They're fun. They do the thing. If you like badges, I quite like badges. They're fun. But I haven't seen the film to have any sort of real attachment to them. But yeah, there we go. No bookazine thingy to tell us any more details about it. But we do have Stranger Things, 1 of 4, which is always the problem. I think I've mentioned before that I prefer trades. That cover's really cool. I prefer trades, but because you know you've got the whole thing. Because I always forget to get the next issue. But Chapter 1: Will Byers is missing in the town of Hawkins, Indiana, including Will's best friends and family. Scour the area looking for him. What they don't know is that he's in the Upside Down, an impossible dark parody of his own world. In this grim realm seems desolate and empty, but Will isn't alone. Okay, so this looks... Oh, it's the variant edition as well. This looks like it's Will's story. You know, how Will survived... Oh, wow, yeah. Go Will. I don't know how successful it is, but yeah, that's a splash page. How he survived, basically, I guess. I don't know if this is canon. I don't know if this is you know, if it's official to the series. But yeah, I'm just another comic series I've kind of heard of but never read. And it's called, and if you know anything about it, please tell me about it. Umbrella Academy. So I don't know anything about this person or who this gentleman is. He's got a very cool costume, but is that me or is that Mr. Incredible? Is that a thing? Is that they share designs? Has Brad Bird worked on Umbrella Academy? But that looks like Mr. Incredible to me. So yeah, that's just a side note on one of the adverts. Yeah, no, this is interesting. Yeah, so it's it looks like it's the meanwhile story for season 1 of because there you got 11 traversing the dimensions. It looks like it's the meanwhile story for season 1 of Stranger Things. Actually, I'm glad it's for that because I haven't seen season 2 yet, so at least I haven't been accidentally spoiled for anything. Yeah, this is a good box. There's like I said, no book, nothing else in it. Like it. So we've got Stranger Things comics, about $5 for a comic. I've seen these regular, non-branded, depending on the size of them. But these start at about £5 or £6 just to buy, you know, a normal, you know, just in the pound shop or Wilco's or wherever, for at least £5 or £6. For one this size, probably about £6, £7. Given the fact it's branded, I'd probably give that up to about 10. It's branded and exclusive, so I'd say at least starting at £10, especially since it's got a very bright working torch in there as well. So that's, we'll call that £5 to £10, but I'm going to lean towards the higher number. These coins are usually about 12 to 14. I think the gold ones are a bit more, but I have got one gold coin. I can't remember if it's Jaws or whatever. I'll look in a minute. So that's cool. Again, about £14. So that's, we'll call that £30 already. Those are a couple of pounds. So 32, 42, 52. This, honestly, aside from the badges being just badges and a little bit, you know, a little bit filler, this is the only one I'm kind of like, because it's a film that I've seen it, but I was just like, it's a pop. I probably won't put this one on display. I'll keep it, but I won't put it on display. So that's kind of the item. That's just a filler item. But the coin's nice. Love this. This is really cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'd seek out the other 3 issues. So I know they have like the actual Threads boxes. No, I don't know. I haven't had my copy of that yet. But this is nice. If I can find the other 3 issues and read the whole story, that'd be cool. But it's cool. It's a comic book. The t-shirt's very cool. I will wear that at some point. I've got a couple of Halloween t-shirts I need to start getting through in this season. And yeah, the pop. So I'd say the best items are probably definitely this, because it's a practical item regardless of its... And like I said, it's outside of a person's name, you know, if you don't really know who Frank West is from this franchise. And like, depending on if obviously you keep it in the pouch, I'd keep it in the pouch because it stays nicer. But if you were just to sort of be handling that or using that, you wouldn't necessarily know it's from anything. You just think, oh, that's a really neat multi-tool. So yeah, this is, I'm probably going to say this is the best item. This is a very neat item as a collectible because, like I said, I'm getting quite a collection of these. So regardless of the franchise anymore, I'm just like, oh, more coins, add it to the pile. And so far I've not doubled up either, which is really cool. And the t-shirt's a lot of fun. So I'd say these are the best items, and the rest are, that's neat, and the others, they just are. Alright, I'm definitely waffling too much now. So I will say thank you for watching. If you have been, you are awesome. Next unboxing will be when it arrives. Either be the Threads box or whichever Geek Gear arrives first. Geek Gear is set to arrive anywhere from tomorrow to the 30th. That's when those 3 are supposed to be arriving. Threads, pretty sure that's definitely late. Not sure what's happening with that, but it'll be here. But yeah, we're definitely getting into a few more of these unboxing videos. So yes, thank you for watching. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at Phoenix11. It's down below, and it's the same as this channel name. But yes, as always, I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you next time. Bye!